status by next year. First of all, let me first explain what do they mean by middle income status for someone who is just hearing it for the first time. Middle income status or middle income countries are a diverse group by size, population, and income level. They are defined as lower middle income economies, those with GNI per capita between $1,036. And the president said here in Uganda, during the liberation day, Uganda has $900 US dollars, slightly short of $1,039 US dollars. So just
$900 only.
Yeah, we have 900. Yes.
What I mean is it $900?
Uganda has 900 US dollars. So we are short to go to $1,039 required to jump into the middle income status.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are remaining with little money. But this they have been talking about. I remember in 20, I was reviewing about the middle income status. And they had said, Minister Kaida Otafio was talking about this in 2020 when they were saying Uganda is about to reach middle income status. But even up to now, 2022, we are not yet in middle income status. I don't know for reasons why. Byron is going to be telling us.
I have an answer for
Hey,
you.
what is the answer?
First of all, it's not 2023. Allow me to clarify that.
2022.
Our boss, our granddad, President Museveni, on Wednesday last week, when it was Liberation Day, made it clear. He said, no, it's not 2023, it's 2026. That's what he said. And he said that, of course, now he said that the economy of Uganda will be $44 billion. It will be at $44 billion in July this year. And he was just comparing it to the $1.5 billion that we were at 36 years ago. So he's saying, no, guys, we are getting there. In fact, let me quote him. He says that this means that the economy has grown 29 times since that time in size. And in July, the GDP per capita will be about 980, like you said, $980. That is very near to the middle income status, which is $1,039. Museveni said, adding that Uganda would have achieved the middle income status if it hadn't been for COVID-19. But in this Chisanja, we shall definitely achieve it because we are near. So he says, no, don't worry about it. It was because of COVID. But now, we are getting closer to the middle income.
Yeah, we are getting closer to the middle income, which is not bad. But for the country, it could be showing that financial muscle. But for an average person, like maybe a border driver, who gets maybe like 300,000, because if you're getting their middle income is maybe gauged on when we are getting like 300,000, I'm getting 300,000, that is like yearly, annually.
How did you describe middle income status again?
Middle income is a diverse group by size, population, and income level.
Yeah, so that's middle income.
Yeah, that's middle income.
So it means, no, we'll have achieved it. Because that doesn't, middle income status, Brenda, doesn't mean that everyone is in middle income status. No. You will still have your poor people. Every country, even the best country in the world, I don't know why you think it's China or what, they have very, very poor people. They have very, very rich people.
Even South Africa.
So everywhere, I think South Africa is worse. It has more poverty levels than us.
Byron, what I thought, if we're going maybe in the middle income status, they get like everyone has to be in that. If the country is showing that financial muscle,
no country has that.
I thought it meant that everyone has to be in that.
No.
So that means
like you said, a variety number of people, like you described it. A middle income status. What does it mean? You say it again. I want you to answer yourself.
Yeah, it's middle income countries. A diverse group by size, population, and income level.
Awesome.
Yeah, they are defined as lower middle income.
And that is why he was saying that the reason why we are at 55. Was it 55?
Population.
No. $44 billion in July this year compared to 1.5 last year is because one, it has changed. We have obviously grown by population, we have grown by infrastructure, like a lot has changed in 36 years. So that means that for you to be able to achieve, for us to be able to achieve that middle income status, we need to grow in all those sectors, right? That's what you're saying, in both economy, in population, but also ways of life. And he says that now, and allow me to answer that, according to President Museveni, the reason why we are going to achieve it in this Chisanja is because in spite of the increase in the population, which now stands at 44.2 million Ugandans, compared to 14 million that we had in 1986, that's why he says that, man, this is why it's happening. Of course, he expressed his dissatisfaction with the current level of growth, saying it's high time Uganda grew rapidly to middle income status. But he says, yeah, we are achieving it anytime now. So don't worry.
Hopefully we achieve it.
Will.
When today we were reading the news, and in Koboko Hospital there is no medicine, and it's the only hospital that it is in that area. So if we are looking at middle income status, when we have no medicines in hospitals, when the infrastructure, even the roads that are constructed, they have right now potholes. So I don't know how we are going to achieve this middle income status. First of all, we have to look at infrastructure. First, we have to look at medicine in hospitals, of which right now, some hospitals are complaining. And there is no employment right now. That's why today we're reading in the news, in the New Vision, some of the youth are going to East Africa, to Arab Emirates, to everywhere they're going, because there is no job employment here in Uganda.
So
if we're looking at middle income status, do we have to look at every Ugandan, not everyone, but at least some things, like maybe medicine in hospitals right now.
Not really. That's not how we measure middle income status. Now let me give you a little bit some characteristics of the middle income status or middle income countries. Now middle income countries are broken up into lower middle income and upper middle income.
We are still in lower middle income.
Upper income economies. Lower middle income economies have per capita of $1,036 and $4,000, while upper income economies have per capita of $3,000 and $12,535. So the middle income countries are a very diverse group by region, by size, by population, like you are saying, and income level, ranging from tiny nations with small populations, such as Belize and the Marshall Islands, to all four of the BRIC giants, that is Brazil, Russia, India, and China. China and India together account for nearly 1/3 of the world's population and are increasingly influential players in the global economy. So what I'm saying is that, we haven't refused Brenda. We still have problems, but you see, middle income, sadly or luckily, we don't measure it by the services that we have.
We measure it by the population.
We measure it by how the population has grown compared to how much the economy has grown as well, plus also incomes. So, because you're seeing, Brenda, I keep telling you this, that you're suffering alone. Because you're seeing, no, you're alone. The reason why I'm saying that is because you're focusing on very few people.
We are going to be reading messages of some people.
We are going to, no, don't worry. We are focusing on a few people that may be hand to mouth, that are making small incomes. But the truth is, many Ugandans now, compared to 1986, we have many more Ugandans that are a bit richer. Many more Ugandans are building up buildings here in Kampala. Many more Ugandans are okay. We have many more. You can see the traffic. Compare the traffic we had in 1986 to the traffic we have now. In 1986, we didn't have even traffic.
Let me answer you on that. You can see, even I think the president talked about that you can see one person having the riches of 5 people.
Now you.
Yeah, I'm talking about even.
And what I'm saying is, it's okay.
You might be seeing someone.
I'm not saying one person. I'm basing also on population. The number of cars. Does one person drive 5 cars at the same time on the road?
Maybe having 5 cars.
No. I'm saying on the road because it's traffic, right? So that's why I'm saying that you can't compare the Uganda of, let's say, 1986 to now, because we have grown, and that's why the president is confident and saying the truth is we are going to attain middle income status in this Chisanja, because also oil is going to boost us, but also we need to go for a break, because when we go for a break, it might be easier for us to attain middle income status here.
No way, we are not going to attain.
So we'll see you after the break.
Brethren, yes we can. We can clear the debt of church house. And I want to invite you to give generously to the love gift. May God bless you as you give.
Do you have a business that you are looking to grow? Advertising with Church of Uganda Family TV is the way to go. We are located on Church House, level 13, along Kampala Road. We offer favorable rates and an extremely creative production team that will work with you to take your business to the next level. To give us a ring, call us on 0781 084215 or 0750 655232. Church of Uganda Family TV, enriching lives.
Talk of the town.
Well, the president last week on Wednesday during the Liberation Day said, and I quote, "Our economy will be $586 billion, more than $500 billion, which is approaching countries like Turkey and so on." So therefore, this is what I'm demanding from especially the NRM leaders. You should not be called leaders if you're leading nobody. And he carries on fairly. So this is according to him and his approach of middle income status in his Chisanja. That means by 2026 we need to have approached middle income status in this country. And for us to be able to do that, according to the World Bank, is at least everyone, okay, GDP per capita for everyone needs to be at least $1,039. And Brenda is disagreeing.
I'm really disagreeing.
That we can't reach it. But where is the hope? God tells us to be hopeful.
We are hopeful.
So why aren't you hopeful with all these things that are happening, with all the buildings you're seeing in Kampala, with the oil?
With the roads that
here.
have potholes everywhere.
Okay, now some of you guys
Let me first read you Byron.
it's okay. Yeah. Some of you guys were born yesterday. You weren't here in the days we bought you. And
but we have experienced it. And
no, you haven't.
We are seeing they are telling us they were for those all day.
But then you see, you can't determine what we have now by what you know now. No. What you do is you look in the past and you now use it to determine where you are today, and then you use the todayness to focus on the future. And that's what we are doing. We use the past. In 1986, we were at 1.5.
But right now
Now we're at 44
population.
billion. Not first chill. Money. We're talking about money today. So yes. So Brenda, we are growing. And middle income status
I believe you're growing.
is arriving.
I believe
very,
you're
very
growing,
soon.
Byron. But some of the ordinary people and average person is not going to feel that. Let me first read you the messages, Byron, that people send. In case you really want to engage into this conversation, you can also send your message, your WhatsApp message or SMS on those numbers, or you can call us on those numbers that you're seeing. Here, Mutebi Arafat Chitaka. Uganda will achieve that, but the pockets of ordinary citizens will not feel it. That is what he's saying. And then this one says, Santos Esab. I wish the government would also look into introducing minimum wages in employment to avoid over-exploitation of Ugandans. This would also help in the growth of the economy. And then this one, Masereka Aboaz. Setting up minimum wages to employees. I don't think Uganda can be a middle-income economy in 1 year when Ugandan scholars are studying 18 subjects, selling land to pay tuition, only to work as mobile money agents, earning 50K monthly salary. And then this one says, we cannot go to middle income status when Uganda loses 20 trillion annually. 20 trillion Uganda should lose annually to corruption. Yeah, this is what
I think what they also say is the truth is, you see those things, and that's why it says, in Uganda, you are going to have any middle income status. In fact, you think that the post is what you are doing.
it will give us the answer.
But now,
Yeah.
now let me first disagree with what's her name? Saida. Yes, Saida Senyoga. First of all, the president sadly is not the one who determines middle income status. No. It's not him. If he promises it, it's there are other forces. No. There are other forces.
I'm with you, Senyojo.
No. It's not him who delivers. How can he deliver? How do you deliver middle income status?
By saying by the infrastructure.
But we already have infrastructure.
I know why we do not have infrastructure.
What don't we have? Do you have roads?
On a scale of
do you
10,
have a road that goes to your home?
It's full of potholes.
Do you have a road? That's what I asked. I didn't ask, does it have pothole? Do you have a road going to your home?
There is no road.
And sadly, that's the way we measure infrastructure. We don't measure infrastructure by potholes. Over there, no.
As long as
over there, if it's a road, it's a road. Those are what we call connecting lines. If you have electricity or not, no. Does electricity reach you? Do you have electricity sometimes? If the answer to that question is yes, then you have electricity. Before, in 1986, not everyone had electricity. So infrastructure, you can't say we don't have infrastructure. We have it. But maybe just say the management of it. And then that's no longer our problem as economists. There we are like, hey, those are yours. For us, we measure it by infrastructure. If you have infrastructure, like you're saying you don't have, but we do. We have infrastructure.
Crippled services.
Those are your problems.
It's not
do you have this? Do you have the services? No. Do you have the services? No, even though they are crippled, are they there?
They are crippled.
I want you to say yes. Are they there? Yes, right? Because if they
No,
weren't
but I'm
there,
not going to say it. Because,
it's okay. But
they
you've
may
already
be
said.
there, but they are crippled.
Now for
Crippled
us,
services.
now that's the way they measure. They measure, are they there?
You cannot be a full person when you.
You're a person. You have life. That's what we measure. Whether you're crippled, whether you don't have 5 legs.
As long as
You have life. If you have life, if you exist, that's what we measure. Yeah, I know, Brenda. We are going to attain the middle income status very, very soon.
Me, I'm disagreeing.
And me, I'm happy.
For,
But why are you
for an
disagreeing?
average person, it's really nothing. But for the country, it may show that financial muscle. But for an average person, it's really nothing.
Yeah.
And,
but you see,
I don't think we're going to reach
we are doing it for the country. We are now. That's where you people go wrong.
How are we going wrong?
Where you go wrong is, how many are we in this country so far? I want to read the actual number. We are 44.2 million people in Uganda. Allow me, mention all of you 44 million people in this country. The president won't come individually to you, Brenda, and me, and everyone, and sort all our problems.
If it's a scale of 10, let it be like 8, and then they live around the 2%. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If I'm saying that, because most of the people are really complaining, the average people are complaining. They're being just out of.
It's only you, Brenda. That's why I kept saying.
They're not earning those 300. Because
I kept saying.
Byron, why I'm saying that? They are getting that monthly, everyone in Uganda should be earning like 300k. That is 300,000. In total, like annually, it should be like 3.1, 3.6, 3.1. $980. How much is it? You calculated it. How much is it? 3.5.
Are you telling me, Brenda, in a year, you don't earn 3.5 million shillings? You? Now, you speak for yourself. Don't speak for other people.
But I can't speak for myself.
Why can't you speak for yourself?
Because there are people who cannot get that money.
Me, I'm asking you. For you, do you earn it? 3.5 million?
Yeah, yes, I do.
When you divide 3.5 million, and even as we come to a break, and I want you to, let me compute it here, so that people know.
There is someone who is not earning it for an average person.
It's 290k every month.
290k.
Yes.
So
if you earn 5,000, no. Now you're going in other things. The fact that you earn it.
If you remove
No. The fact that you earn it, however you spend it, those are yours. Are you saying that someone doesn't earn 5,000 every day?
Yeah, someone is earning below even $1.
No.
Yes.
It's okay every day.
Yeah.
That's fine. $1 is 3,700. That's
Then
fine.
we are getting 2,000.
No, that's okay. That's fine. But I think when you compute the whole month, right? The whole year, at least everyone, and that's why he's saying that we are earning a lot of money. Yeah. Because $1,000, you earn 3 million anyway. But we want to hear from you. Your thoughts. They'll continue on social media. That is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Church of Uganda Family TV. And we'll want to hear from you. Do you think that we'll be earning or will be reaching middle income status anytime soon?
No.
Well, Brenda says no. Me, I'm hopeful. Me, I love my country. I think we'll be able to reach it. In fact, I want to be like a normal Manchester United fan because it's usually the hope that kills us. But who cares about it? The hope at least keeps us alive and keeps us going. And that is why Bruno Edgard is coming after the break to tell us a little bit about how my hope or his has been ruined or broken. But let's see you after the break with the sports updates.
Easy Change Forex Bureau. We deal in all major foreign currencies like US dollars, British pounds, euros, Kenya shillings, and very many others. We are located at Church House Level 1, Shop Number 4 along Kampala Road. We operate from Monday to Friday 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, contact us on 0706 09 4189 or 0783 837363. For the best forex rates, Easy Change Forex Bureau is your answer.
Welcome to Coffee Production Tips, brought to you by Uganda Coffee Development Authority. Uganda Coffee Development Authority is the government agency mandated to promote and oversee the coffee industry as a whole by developing research, facilitating coffee production and productivity, by training farmers on good agricultural practices, controlling the quality and improving the marketing of coffee for the benefit of stakeholders, planting coffee seedlings, mulching, training coffee seedlings, and stamping coffee. Farmers are encouraged to adopt good agricultural practices to get high yields, good prices, and better income from coffee. These tips are brought to you by Uganda Coffee Development Authority.
Sports updates.
"15 minutes to the hour of 8 a.m. here at Church of Uganda Family TV. Thank you so much for staying with us. I have Bruno Edgar. Bruno, how are you?
I'm fine, man. How are you?
I'm alright.
It's fantastic.
Yes. Now, I know as a country we are trying to achieve middle income status, but as the sports fraternity,
Yes.
are we about to get there? Are we able to achieve this middle income status? Because it's tough.
I think we are, and the good news is that there's a lot of money in sports. Unfortunately, there are big sponsors that are pulling out, like
Betway.
Yes, they pulled out. But even still, yes, Betway. Even still, I know that there's a lot of funding going to sports, which means there are a lot of athletes who are earning money, and we can.
But the other day, I mean, Onyango, you remember the thing that happened with the Uganda Cranes when they were playing?
Yeah.
Where were they? I don't remember. And the FUFA president came out and said they played some. He used the word. He used the word. I don't say it here. But in fact, they were complaining about their salaries, and as if there was an issue there. But let's not talk about salaries.
The thing is discipline and accountability from companies or organizations.
Yeah.
Because the salaries there, the money is there in FUFA. But he was saying that they don't deserve payment because they didn't play well. They played bad football.
No, but
so the question is not about whether there is money or not. The question is about whether different organizations, different CEOs are willing to pay what is owed.
So the money is there.
The money is there.
But we didn't see it in the AfroBasket championships that happened in Kigali the other day. Guys struggled. They were bounced from their hotel. Very, very embarrassing. But let's give us a sports updates. When we talk about middle income, I get emotional in sports.
But we shall get to that middle income status.
Okay.
Don't worry. I believe and I know because the Bible says that He has supplied all our needs.
All our
according
needs.
to His riches in glory.
Yeah.
So we shall
I hear you.
attain a middle income
Very,
status.
very much.
Don't let Brenda bring you down.
Brenda will be fine.
So when it comes to the sports updates for today, we shall start with the Uganda Premier League that returns today with Bright Stars facing URA at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Now Bright Stars are in the relegation zone, so they really do need to pick up this win, otherwise they will stand the chance of being relegated from the Uganda Premier League. So that match is on at 3 p.m. today. KCCA is currently leading the table, but URA still think that they have a chance to win the league as well. They're in the 7th position, but they still believe that they can win.
Okay.
Now talking about Bright, you earlier on talked about the story where boxers were saying for them they won't have Valentine's Day.
No love.
They won't share
They
love
don't
on
have
Valentine's
love.
Day.
And no love.
So on Valentine's Day there will be some boxing, and you and your loved one can go
to watch a bit.
Yeah, to watch some
We will be
thrilling
there.
boxing. Yes, so boxers are looking to shine bright on Valentine's Day at Lanster Hotel in Machindia. The select bouts include Kenny Luchamzi versus Frank Gobi, Mehdi Seviala versus Nelson Mangala, Frank Chiwalabie versus Muhammad Kasanga. And those are the boxing matches that will be on Valentine's Day. So take your loved one and go watch some boxing if your loved one loves boxing. And then switching on to AFCON, the quarterfinal stages have finished. Yesterday was a tough day because there was no AFCON, but AFCON returns tomorrow with the semi-finals. Burkina Faso will be taking on Senegal at 10 p.m. and Cameroon will be versing Egypt. Now, for me, I'm going to go on a limb here and say the final will be between Cameroon and Burkina Faso. Those who want to come for me, come for me. But tomorrow, Burkina Faso will make a way where there seems to be no way.
Because there is no way. The truth is the truth is there is no way. Unless they make a way, but there is no way there. But me, I see two possible finals. One of, because Cameroon and Egypt, I'm reluctant to give a prediction because anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So I know Senegal will definitely be in the final, but it might face either Egypt or Cameroon. I prefer Cameroon because I think it will be more entertaining, depending on what Egypt has been playing recently. But I expect Senegal with maybe Cameroon.
But the good news is that Egypt is finally picking up form, and especially Mohamed Salah is picking up form. So because of that, they stand a chance. Though I will still give it to Cameroon because they have been the most consistent team in the tournament. So I know that they will be facing Burkina Faso, which is so far my favorite team.
But before it was Nigeria. But anyway,
after Nigeria was eliminated,
I don't want to bring up the
switched
past.
over to Burkina Faso. Nigeria let me down. Anyway,
You learn not to bet.
I didn't bet, but Nigeria. But anyway, I trust Burkina Faso will not let me down.
Sour.
And then in a bit of transfer news, so yesterday was transfer deadline day. There are a lot of transfers that happened. Firstly, we saw Dele Ali move from Tottenham to Everton for a fee that will be up to £40 million. And so his career with Tottenham has ended. He's now going to play for Frank Lampard at Everton. Then Christian Eriksen has joined Brentford until the end of the season. So we thought because of his cardiac arrest, maybe his career was over, but he's bouncing back. He's now training with Brentford and he has joined them. We shall see if he plays. We hope that he plays because he's a fantastic player. Aubameyang's fight with Arsenal has finally come to an end. He has joined Barcelona on a free transfer.
It's even free.
It's even free. That's how badly they wanted him out there.
But what did he do? Anyway.
He became indisciplined, and I think his attitude towards football was not up to standards with Arteta. So
It was like,
it was the end for him. But
Alright.
we hope that he does well at Barcelona. Aaron Ramsey has moved from Juventus to Rangers on loan.
Okay.
And then we saw Dan Burn move from Brighton to Newcastle for £13 million. Newcastle, after getting that Arab money,
our rich
are now
friends.
spending the money. Let's hope that it will save them from being relegated. I don't think so, though. I think they're going to be relegated, but we shall see at the end of the season. Then other transfers, we saw Dejan Kulusevski move from Juventus to Tottenham on loan, and then Tottenham purchased Rodrigo Bentancur from Juventus for £15.9 million. And then Juventus have been busy actually.
Okay.
Juventus signed Swiss midfielder Zakaria and from Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's a fantastic midfielder, and this is after they signed Vlahovic, who is one of the hottest properties in European football. And then Tottenham as well saw Ndombele leave to go to Lyon on loan till the end of the season. So those are some of the biggest updates that have come from the transfer deadline day that was yesterday. And then for those of you who are Messi fans, I bring you bad news. PSG lost 6-5 on penalties against Nice and have been knocked out of the French Cup. So PSG's woes continue.
That would be fun.
They lost 6-5 on penalties. The game ended 0-0.
Yeah.
I don't know why Messi couldn't do any magic, but that's football for you.
Because Ronaldo is better.
I see you.
I whisper
I
that.
see where you're going.
I whisper that.
I won't enter this war. It's a huge war, by the way. It's like the war between Nigerian Jollof and Ghanaian Jollof.
Please.
There are some wars you don't want to enter.
You live there. Yeah.
And then, on Manchester United, a bit of update on Greenwood situation. The police from Greater Manchester have been given more time to question Greenwood over the rape claim.
Okay.
And we pray for Greenwood. He's being investigated. He's being questioned about the rape claim that a certain lady made over him. However, he's starting to face a bit of backlash. For example, Nike has suspended their relationship with him.
Clearly, I thought so.
Notice.
I thought so. That's what I think those particular like show deals and companies do. The moment you mess up, they distance themselves as much as possible from you, so that you don't be fine.
You don't tarnish their image, their brand, especially when it comes to issues of domestic violence and
sexual assault.
But we pray that God will be there with him and will guide him and protect him. If he is guilty, still God's mercies are new every morning. Rafael Nadal. Now, last week Rafael Nadal won the Australian Open, which saw him become the men's tennis player with the most Grand Slam titles at 21. So he's ahead by both Djokovic and Federer, who are at 20 Grand Slam titles. He's ahead of them by one. So
but the only reason that happened was because the man
Djokovic
himself
was not there. The Australian Open is Djokovic's. It's drink and meat.
Yes, that one
his
just
competition. So Rafael Nadal should count his lucky stars that he won that, and this is becoming a very good debate because it's trying to settle who is the greatest of all time amongst the three of them. But I know it will continue. I have a feeling that Djokovic will end up with the most Grand Slam titles between the three of them.
Really?
Because he's a bit younger than them, so he still has more years to go.
But I think what I'm appreciating about sports now is the young people that are coming up. I mean, with Red Bull here, go take a boy in Formula 1 and the cowboy is giving us bad dreams. Max.
But speaking about Formula 1, COVID vaccination is mandatory this new Formula 1 season. So those who refuse to get vaccinated will end up like Djokovic and will not participate in Formula 1.
Okay.
So that's the sports updates for today. I will see you tomorrow with more news on sports.
All right. Thank you so much, Bruno, Edgar. Those AFCON games are today.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, the game between Burkina Faso and Senegal is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Ugandan time.
Okay.
And then the game between Cameroon and Egypt is on Thursday, also at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Ugandan
I'll just wait for you on Friday properly. I think that's when I'll get you. But you heard it from Bruno Edgar. You can get more sports updates on our website. Go over there or on our social media platforms, and you get all the latest in sports right there. We're going to come back in the next hour with more information, news, entertainment, and much more. Do not go anywhere.